games might have a dubious history with snow maps, but I'm not about to let that stop me. Hi, I'm Evan, and I had what I thought was a pretty cool map concept for my indie RPG, Shadowspell Saga Legacy of Blood. The only problem? The software I'm using doesn't include any snow-themed map tiles. Fortunately, that's a pretty easy problem to overcome. I'll show you how I did it. The concept for my snow map is pretty straightforward. Everyone is taking damage from the freezing cold, but there are fires set up around the map where units can protect themselves from the cold, and even heal a little damage every turn. To succeed, the player will have to capture these warm spots to prevent their characters from freezing to death. Now, as I mentioned, the SRPG Studio does not include any snow in its native tile sets. But if you click this link up here, it will take you to SRPGWorld.com, a website where a lot of fan-made assets have been made available for anyone to download and use in their projects. It's all free to use, but some of the creators have requested that you credit them if you use their work. All you have to do is download the file that you want, then open up Graphics under the Resources tab. Scroll down to Original Map Chip and click Add. All you have to do is drag and drop the file you want, then double click it to add it to your assets. Now you should be able to find your new map chips here under the original map tile sets. Unfortunately, I'm still not ready to make my snow map. The warming zones have to look different so the players know they're safe to stand in. The tile set I found on SRPG World has snow tiles alright, but I need something like bare dirt where the snow has melted away from the fire. Something kind of like these tiles, with the bare dirt surrounded by grass. Well, all I needed to do is open the graphics again, find the outdoor tile set here under Runtime, and select Saved File. Once the file was downloaded, it was very simple to simply add a little snowy color over the grass and then re-upload the file. And now I have all of the visual assets I need to build my Winter Wonderland of Death. Once the map is set up, it's very simple to add terrain effects through the database. Open the Terrain tab and find the tile set you want. Click Edit Terrain and choose your terrain type. If it's an original tile set, you'll have to create a new terrain type. Set your parameters over here. For the snow tiles, units' avoid and defense will both be decreased during combat while they're standing there, and they'll lose 5 HP at the start of their turn. You can also decide which movement types can cross this terrain and whether it costs extra points of movement to cross. So if, for example, you want to slow your horses down, you can just enter a 2 right here, and they'll only be able to move half the distance over the snow. For the dirt tiles, I just set it to restore 2 HP every turn. And of course, I already set up all of the more routine terrain effects. Forests increase your unit's avoid, forts protect you, thrones heal you, etc. Now that my little snow map is set up, I'll just have to balance it and make sure it isn't too aggravating for players. So that's how you can use custom map tiles and terrain effects to present different scenarios and challenges for your players. With a little creativity, the possibilities are basically endless. Hey, if you're still watching, I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if the game I'm working on looks interesting to you, you can play the first game in the series on Steam right now. Just click the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye.